Hey guys! One of my goals for 2015 is to complete a Project Life scrapbook album. I'm talking from start to finish, January through December. So I bought a couple of things from the local craft stores. I went to Joann's, I went to Michael's, and just to kind of add to my stash of Project Life cards that I have. I'm not new to scrapbooking or to Project Life. I use Project Life cards, when I decorate my planners as well as my other scrapbooks, but I was actually wanting to have a Project Life notebook that features the divided slots in the page on the page protectors. So I ordered some of those from Joann's, and then I just picked up some fun, decorative scrapbooking pages that I can utilize throughout the process of putting together my album. Now, when you go shopping at a craft store, you cannot just go in there and buy just one thing. You always will walk out with like a basket full of items to utilize for all of your crafting and fun, projects you want to work on. So I picked up some other things as well. Now, this is kind of a combination of an online shopping haul and an in-store purchase. So I just thought I'd share a couple of things that I wanted to add to my crafting stash. To help aid in my scrapbooking crafting journey for this entire year, I do have a variety sets of Project Life. The only new kit that I have is the foil kit, the gold foil kit that was from Heidi Swap over the summer. That was like my newest addition to my Project Life collection. But other than that, I'm just going to kind of utilize the scrapbook albums that I already have, as well as the new album I just purchased, and then scrapbooking pages. I have my box here of all the stuff that I ordered from Joann's, as well as I just kind of threw my items that I purchased up at Michael's and in store at Joann's as well. But I'm going to kind of go through here and show you some things. So I picked up the album. It's the 12 by 12 album, and this is the Midnight Edition album. I was wanting to go basic with my first album, and so this is just a black album with white polka dots. I love polka dots, so I couldn't go wrong with selecting this one when I placed it into my cart online. But they were actually having a sale at Joann's. They were discounting a couple of items from the Project Life line. But this album, it seems rather large compared to like a standard photo album that you would buy at the store. I have a couple of albums from that I've used in the past that are just the 12 by 12 pages, and so this one will fit the 12 by 12 pages as well. But to me, this album seems a little bit longer. It's probably like an inch longer than the standard albums that you would pick up just to do regular photo storage. But yeah, so I got that. The album itself features 3 large rings that are great for holding the clear page protectors that you can also purchase at the craft stores as well. And Joann's does have like their own version of like the Project Life pages, as well as Michael's. So you can either go that route or you can strictly just buy the Project Life pages. But like I said, they were having this special on the Project Life items, so I just went ahead and just ordered those as like a whole set to kind of get help me get started. Okay, and these are the page protectors. They're actually called the photo pocket pages, and they're 12 by 12 in size. And I picked the ones that have like the 3 squares at the top, the 4 in the center, and then 3 on the bottom. So you could put like 10 different pictures, or even cut up the Project Life cards and kind of place them into individual pockets. But I ordered a 3-pack, and they packaged it as a multi-pack of 3. So I actually have 36 page protectors that I can add into my new album to kind of help get me started. So I ordered, I've got 3 individual sets right here. So those should be, I need to zoom back a little bit. There we go. So those should be pretty good with helping me kind of, put little journaling cards on the side, and then as well as some cute little postcards that I find along the way when I travel and things like that to kind of help me journal throughout the whole entire year. I also grabbed a variety pack of dividers to kind of help sort out the individual months in the album. And this is from the Honey Edition. I really like this. I have this actual Honey Edition kit. The dividers feature an assortment of colors, and there's 12 dividers as well as labels that come with it. But I thought I would use these dividers to kind of label each month. I would put like the label at the top and just write like January through December. And that way I can kind of mark in that one album, each month all of the events that have occurred, through photos. And so there's, polka dots, there's hearts and stripes, there's, the aqua, there's yellow, there's lime green, stars, there's some clouds. That's really cute. Numbers, just a wide assortment that can help me kind of document throughout the entire year in my new album. I've been really using my punches a lot, and so I wanted to add a couple more to my punch collection, and I picked up this speech bubble punch from Knockouts, and they have this, some of these are available at Target and then at Joann's as well. So I think the ones at Joann's are a little bit bigger. This is the 1.5 inch, and this is just a simple little punch to kind of make little speech bubbles, which I think would be cute for adding on top of like photos when I do my albums, as well as when I decorate like my planner pages. And it's got a really good space to kind of write maybe like a small little message or like an event or an appointment that I have to do like that day. But it's just a fun little way to kind of decorate. I also grabbed the triangle punch. I love the look of the flags. I see a lot of planner pages decorated with flags and like the little ink stamps that make the little flag banners. And I thought this would be fun to kind of use these punches and utilize my scrapbook scraps that I have here in my little box. I could save a couple of the scraps that I know I can still kind of, you know, use punches for. But I thought that would be fun to kind of create my own little flag details like on my pages as well as my planner pages. But yeah, this one here is a 1.5 inch as well too. So I think the sizes at Target are just right at an inch, and the ones at Joann's are like 1.5 inches. This one here is from Knockouts, but they're from the same brand. So this is from Knockouts, and this one here is from the Dear Lizzie line. And the last punch that I purchased, I had been looking for the Cloud punch forever, and I had posted on the Kate Spade website if there was a difference between the flag punches that they were offering up online at Joann's, because they weren't really going into detail about the sizes. They just had two different punches, but they were at different prices. And then when I went to the store, I actually saw the differences, but the punch that I have here is just the regular large punch, and then they have one that's an extra large punch. I wish I had gotten the extra large punch because I can write on there. I like to write on the little punch outs, you know, for, like I said, little sticky notes, make your own sticky notes or put little events or appointments and things like that on there. You can write on here on the regular size, the large one, the regular large size, and this is kind of like what it would look like. You can write on there if you've got like small handwriting, but if you've got big handwriting, the extra large Cloud punch is probably the one for you. I'm just going to keep this because I think it's a hassle to try and send something back through to Joann's by online shopping. You have to return it online. I can't just take it to the store. So I'm just going to hold on to this one here and just use it as is, but I really wish I bought the extra large one now that I'm looking at it. I don't know, I might go back and get it, I don't know, like when they have 40% off, and then just probably offer up this one for sale or something. But yeah, so those are the 3 punches that I purchased. Okay, in store I picked up some of the scrapbook paper album. This is just the basics kit that has like the rainbow assortment and some pastel colors, just to kind of help, you know, add to the Project Life pages as well as my regular scrapbooks. And also too, I utilize some of the paper when I do punch outs and things like that with all the like the new punches and things that I purchased. And I picked up a pink assortment of cardstock, just, you know, various different patterns. I really like the color pink. I thought this would be cute to add these with the gold kit that I have, but I thought this would be fun to also utilize with punches. You know, there's different patterns in here that would be great for creating like, you know, framed picture work or something like that. But just a fun little, you know, and this is the 8.5 by 11 size album, so it's a little bit smaller than the 12 by 12 album here. And the last cardstock pack that I picked up is this fun DC comic inspired pattern paper pack. I found this at Michael's, and I just thought it would be really fun to kind of utilize these for, you know, summer vacation pictures when I'm with the cousins and things like that. You know, I've got a ton of little cousins that would really dig this comic book themed scrapbook papers. But it's just got like, you know, Batman themed inspired, Wonder Woman inspired scrapbook pages. So this would be fun, you know, to kind of work on those summer albums with all the family, you know, family reunion type pictures. Well, that's everything that I purchased to help get my Project Life album underway. Like I said, I'm going to be utilizing a lot of these Project Life cards, you know, for my albums as well as decorating in my planner pages. And I know I have like a wide assortment, you know, a lot of Project Life cards. You know, if you watched my crafting card organization video, and I'll link that below, you saw that I had a drawer full of Project Life album kits. If you're a scrapbooker or a Project Lifer, leave down below some links to some potential clubs that you're probably a part of, like on Facebook. I'm wanting to check out some of those. I'm real visual and like to look at, you know, the albums and different layouts that people are working on, just to kind of get ideas and like, you know, brainstorm and things like that. But yeah, just leave me some comments below if you're like a scrapbooker, if you're into scrapbooking, and like where you go to buy like scrapbooking items, and if you know of any like, you know, scrapbook online sites that I can kind of check out for inspiration. I'm hoping to stick with this goal of completing an album. I mean, it's a lot of fun to kind of sit and craft and do a couple of projects, especially like now today. It's like a real gloomy day outside, and it's kind of a day where I just want to like just get all involved in crafts. I've got my cup of hot tea, and you know, I'm ready just to have fun. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.